Friends, welcome. Today, I want to talk about what is happening around Demet Özdemir, an actress who this year not only shined on screen, but also found herself at the center of increasingly intense rumors about her private life. Despite being praised by critics and audiences for her current role, along with nominations, invitations, and growing fame, this success has also caused jealousy and tension in certain circles. And that's where the media noise began. In recent weeks, stories about alleged romances have circulated, many of them fabricated by magazines trying to exploit any public appearance or professional collaboration. Even if Demet has attended events with colleagues, none of that turned into a romantic relationship. Yet tabloids use every gesture to build narratives. Paradoxically, the more gossip spreads, the stronger her professional image becomes. Fans continue supporting her on and off screen, and new groups have emerged imagining her paired with certain colleagues, especially the actor she currently works with. The chemistry exists on screen, but real life remains silent. Regarding her past connection with Can Yaman, many believe there are still emotional memories between them. But this has not led to a commitment. The symbols of the past remain stored away, and both keep a cautious distance, more emotional than public, a nostalgic story, but without decisive steps toward the future. At the same time, Khan's current connections with another figure of the industry fuel comparisons, while his past with Demet continues to appear as a shadow in every headline. In short, while her career keeps rising, her personal life remains wrapped in mystery. Nothing overshadows her professionally, and the lack of certainty only increases public fascination. Everyone asks the same thing. Will a love story eventually surface? Or will silence continue to be part of her charm? For now, the only certainty is that Demet Özdemir's star continues to shine, while her private life remains locked away. When I think of Demet Özdemir, I don't think of a failed romance or temporary scandals, but of how she has built a public identity based on discipline and emotional control. In an industry where many seek visibility at any cost, she seems to choose a quieter strategy. Show only what is necessary, remain silent when needed, and let her work speak for her. Some call her calculated or too reserved, as if she wore a mask. I see it differently. She understands that any word can be twisted or used against her. In a world where private details become public judgment, silence becomes strength. Not everyone has that kind of discipline. The comparison with Can Yaman persists because the public insists on linking them, but the difference is clear. Demet does not turn her personal life into spectacle and does not rely on drama to stay relevant. Perhaps that restraint is why many see her as a model for women who want success without losing their privacy. One thing I respect deeply is that she has never used victimhood to gain sympathy. She hasn't exploited past relationships for emotional leverage. Even when the public romanticized their chapter together, she chose to move forward without transforming it into sentimental merchandise. I also notice a shift in her artistic path. She seems drawn to deeper roles, more complex stories, characters far from the romantic archetype that made her famous. She doesn't just want to please the audience. She wants to evolve. This disrupts expectations, but proves she refuses to be trapped in an outdated version of herself. Of course, this firmness also provokes criticism. Some accuse her of pride or opportunism, but perhaps the issue is not her. It is the audience's habit of confusing transparency with exposure. We applaud those who reveal everything, but attack those who set boundaries. What stands out is how she rarely enters into disputes. She doesn't justify herself or feed rumors. That is not indifference. It is strategy. If you don't fuel gossip, gossip dies. To me, Demet represents a different kind of strength. Not loud dominance, but quiet resilience. I don't know where her life will go next, but I'm sure she isn't walking to please others. She walks to remain true to herself. And in an industry that demands identity in exchange for survival, that is almost an act of rebellion. Demet never hid. She stood tall. She faced the media pressure, the uncontrolled fan opinions, the cruel judgments from those who believe her life is an endless soap opera. She endured the scrutiny where every new step is interpreted as a provocation or a cryptic answer. And yet, she keeps going. She works. She creates. She loves quietly. She lives on her own terms. I admire her because in a world that wants to shape her according to the nostalgia of a past romance, she's chosen to be the present, not a memory. She's chosen to be herself, with her lights and shadows, with her full story, not just the part people want to remember. And that, though many don't see it, is raw courage. Will she get back with Can? I don't know. And honestly, it doesn't matter anymore. Because the real triumph of Demet Özdemir is not that she loved a man like Can Yaman. It's that she learned to love herself enough to walk her own path